Yom Hashoah is a day that we must remember the 6 million Jews that perished. Us as a Jewish nation, we can't forget those cities, countries that were exterminated by the evil Nazis. But in my mind, it's not enough just to remember that they perished. But we have to perpetuate what they stood for and what they died for. I heard an extremely poignant story that I think we could pull out a tremendous lesson from. There was someone going through the intake process, a prisoner, and he was sat down, barked orders to lay out his arm, to have the tattoo put onto his arm with the 6 numbers. And he was dreading that moment because he realized that the Nazis had taken away his family, his clothing, his home, his friends. And now they're taking away his name. What do I have left? He said to himself. But then Hashem put into his mind a occurrence that happened to him when he's a young child. He met the great Belzer Rebbe. And the Rebbe, when he met him, put his hand on this young child and asked him, Wer bist du, Yingele? Who are you, child? And this was flashing through his mind. And the way that he understood why Hashem had put this occurrence into his mind at this moment was to say as follows: that although the Nazis had taken away every last thing from you, there is one thing they cannot take away. And that is, Wer bist du, Yingele? Who are you? They can't take away your essence. They can't take away who you are. And that is, you are a child of God. You are from the chosen nation. You are a Yid. And that's what they can't take away from you. And this lesson is what allowed this prisoner, this Jew, to be able to fight through the concentration camps, despite the Nazis taking away his family, his friends, his clothing, his possessions, because he had something to hold on to, which was the fact that Wer bist du, Yingele? Who are you? And he kept reminding himself, I am a child of God. I am from the chosen nation. There's a reason why all the nations attack us, is because we have the truth. And this is what allowed him to persevere through the concentration camps and one day to escape the hands of the Nazis. We all go through struggles in our spirituality, in our connection to God. The natural pull of today's society is away from godliness, is away from connection. It's away from spirituality. And our job is to perpetuate this lesson from this story of just one Yid, one Jew. But really this happened to hundreds, thousands, millions of Jews that survived, is what they clung to as a nation, was their connection to God and their remembering that who they were and what they stood for. Why were the Nazis attacking them? Because they had the truth. They had that connection. They were the chosen nation. And as we are constantly bombarded with challenges to our godliness, to our connection to God, this is what we must ask ourselves. Wer bist du, Yingele? Who are you? What do you stand for? Remember who you are. Remember that you are part of the chosen nation. Everything can be taken away from you, but that's something that will never leave you. By doing this, in Mitzvah Hashem, we won't just remember the 6 million, but we'll perpetuate what they stood for and what they died for. Thank you.